Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hi,
Hey,
Dad.
Don.
Happy birthday.
We wish we were with you today.
But since we can't be, here are 60 memories we have of you over the years.
Happy birthday. We love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, the big 60.
We love you.
Playing I'ma Get Ya in the Yellow House hallway.
Big belly titty daddy.
Guitar playing and sing-alongs at Water Rock Knob.
You sang Late Last Night to all of us in the car on the way to Sea Island.
Feeling so proud when you played guitar for my preschool and kindergarten classes. St. Patty's Day, St. Patty's Day. I hope you're wearing green today.
I am Goliath, the mighty man from Gath.
Losing the state of Alabama at Fort Frederica, and you said, I can't find it, buddy, and you shook your head and you went like this.
Giggling with you during church when you'd pretend to be praying/sleeping.
Driving to Little League listening to Jackson Brown.
On Christmas morning, you'd go downstairs to see if Santa came. You'd take our picture, and then we'd all run down the stairs when you said Santa came.
You teaching me how to play Country Roads on guitar in the back of the RV.
Playing ping pong for hours in our freezing cold garage.
When you went into the ocean at night at Sea Island, and you pretended you were disappearing in the water, and you scared the living daylights out of us.
Driving around downtown Winston-Salem to look at the Christmas displays in the windows.
You backing me up on Blue Moon and Right Field at more talent shows.
When I was 11, when you rode Millennium Force with me, you gave me a high five when we were done, and that was a huge milestone for me that changed my life with my fear of roller coasters.
Meeting you for the first time in Dave's dorm room our freshman year.
Meeting you and Sandra for the first time at the Tea Gardens house, where I introduced myself as Mr. Fogelman.
Sonic slushies and late nights at the driving range on Silas Creek Parkway.
You showed up at my high school dance concert. I was mortified because I told everyone not to come, but I do remember looking out in the crowd and seeing you.
And I remember when you took me on Top Spin, and I absolutely loved it.
That time you fell asleep with your hat on your face at my first Merle Fest.
Driving over to the lumber yard to get wood for what would later be known as Nick's fence.
You did all the hard work on the platform while I just walked on top of the floor joists.
You took Carolyn and me to see John Mayer and Carrie. It took hours to get out of the parking lot, and our car almost got stuck because you tried to take a shortcut over a ditch.
Your utter disappointment when I failed my driving test.
I remember when you gave me my pirate ship when I was 6, and you were shooting the cannon and started screaming, pretending like the cannon had really gone off, and you were laughing. You went, whoa! Oh my gosh!
The way you snuggle my face.
When you built a fence to keep me away from your flowers. Good try.
My first time eating dinner at the Yellow House, you faked hitting your head on the table, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
After Katie and I got engaged, we were sitting on a porch with my dad, and you said, "You can start talking, Nick. I'll start listening."
Teaching me to drive a stick shift in the RJR parking lot in the dreaded Brookstown Hill.
Teaching me to drive stick shift at Lake Junaluska and getting stuck on that huge hill in front of everyone.
You came and sang at my 2nd grade Christmas, and you brought your guitar, and we were singing Must Be Santa, and I was banging on your guitar, and everybody was laughing. Remember Miss Oglesby? She was cracking up.
Flipping your eyelids inside out.
Watching you play fiddle at Phipps.
Teaching me how to fly fish in the upper pond. I still need lessons, by the way.
Marathon games of around the world in the backyard. We always short-armed that last shot.
Celebrating my 21st birthday at Nana's in Durham. I just remember you looked so handsome, so tan.
We were at Emerald Point for Katie's birthday when it rained, and you almost ran over me when you were going down the water slide. You came down, and then you came down almost on top of me.
Floating down the New River. We be tubing.
When you scared off the cattle on the 4th of July at Pond Mountain.
When you went off a small cliff on Snowball at Winter Place and had a double ejection total yard sale wipeout. At least that's how I remember it.
Driving me to Reynolds so I wouldn't get sweaty on the walk, but not telling Mom because she thought walking built character.
Eating bacon, eggs, and toast, but waiting to eat until you take a picture of the table.
Playing catch and marveling at your ability to throw a knuckleball.
Shooting the gun into the pond.
Getting engaged on your birthday in 2008.
Camping at Shady Shack, and there was a huge thunderstorm that rolled through overnight, and I was scared, and you held me close.
Driving me to Taco Bell after Lila was born.
When you took us to our first old time jam.
Walking down the aisle at my wedding, I was about to bawl, and you said, "Don't worry, everyone, she'll be all right."
Your hug hugs. You give the best hugs.
Looking up to see you and Katie standing under the archway before you walked her down the aisle.
When I got in an accident 3 years ago, you rushed straight to my aid from work, and you were there for me.
Tearing up when you left my dorm after you and Mom dropped me off for freshman year at Duke.
Seeing you smile next to Dave as I walked down the aisle.
After we had flipped our kayak in the New River, I remember Katie and I were holding on to this tree branch. And I remember you came down the river and you just looked at us and you're like, let go, it's okay, just let go. And we were okay.
Sleeping out on the balcony looking at the stars until about 3 o'clock in the morning.
You singing songs for Mom and Pop on their 60th birthdays. So good that we could never hope to match.
Will I ever catch another butterfly?
Watched him moving like a man in a trance. He brought it back from the war in France.
Take one.
Hey, Don!
Driving to Little League, listening to Jackson Brown.
And that was actually in the 1996 video.
No.
When you scared off... when you scared off the cattle on Pond Mont...
Wait.
When you had a total ejection, yard sale, double wipeout.
See, your face behind, this is... I think I may be able to do them independently. Just put this...